To you about the search for a woman who was declared missing after being last seen at a campground in Stokes County, North Carolina. It appears that she is now wanted by law enforcement officials. According to the Winston-Salem Journal, authorities have called off the search for the woman after they allege that she stole a van there and was then last seen on Sunday in Hickory, North Carolina. According to the newspaper, on Monday, October the 16th, emergency personnel and investigators were searching for a second day for 29-year-old Jessica Lee Straub, a woman from metropolitan Detroit, Michigan, who is believed to have stopped over for the weekend at or near the Jamoke campground, and that's near the Stokes County town of Pinnacle. Now, the Stokes County Sheriff's Office reported Monday afternoon that investigators received information that a van had been stolen from a home near the campground. Authorities believe that Straub stole the van. Investigators also found camera footage of Straub at a store in Hickory, North Carolina. That video was taken on Sunday afternoon. The Stokes County Sheriff's Office said it will be pressing charges against Straub for stealing the van. Straub, who lives in a suburban area of Detroit called Mount Clemens, left her home on Friday and was believed to be traveling alone. Pinnacle Fire Department, located in Stokes County, said her car was found at around 5 o'clock on Saturday morning at the campground. Authorities conducted a search on Sunday and found some of Straub's possessions, but no sign of her. Authorities found her keys, cash, and a vape in the woods about a mile away from her vehicle. Then on Monday, a large group began searching the area again. Family members told WGHP Fox 8 that Straub's phone appears to have been turned off and that it was not like her to make no contact with her family. Stokes County Sheriff Joey Lemons thanked fire and emergency services workers, volunteers, and others for conducting the search, calling it an amazing job.
This portion of Star News is sponsored by Hollywood Cinema, America's most affordable cinema, with tickets just $5.
Star News is on 15 different platforms: commercials, social media, billboards, advertising packages. Just give us a call. Call me direct, 276-358-1463.
Movies are just $5 at Hollywood Cinema. It's the same movie, it just costs a lot less. Hollywood Cinema, right beside Walmart on top of the big hill.
For those of you that live in North Carolina and you do plan to vote in the 2023 municipal elections, you can cast your ballot early or register and vote the same day. And that's when one-stop early voting kicks off on Thursday, October the 19th. One-stop early voting will continue through Saturday, November the 4th. In Rockingham County, there will be one location this year for one-stop early voting. That will be the County Board of Elections office, which is located at 240 Cherokee Camp Road in Wentworth. Now, the office is located behind the Rockingham County Governmental Center. Now, this is a reminder. Here's a reminder that North Carolina voters will be asked to present a valid photo ID when voting in person this year. If you don't have a valid photo ID, you may obtain one from the County Board of Elections prior to the election, and that's through the end of the early voting period. Now, if you don't have a valid photo ID card on Election Day, you can still vote and have your vote counted by signing a photo ID exception form as to why you have not presented a valid photo ID. According to the Rockingham County Board of Elections, the exception form can be used if you have a religious objection to being photographed or you're the victim of a recently declared natural disaster. As an alternative, if you don't have an ID when you vote, you can still vote and then bring your valid photo ID to the County Board of Elections by 5 o'clock on the 9th day after the election. If you vote by mail, then you must include a photocopy of a valid photo ID when you return your ballot. Now, a list of all types of ID that can be used for voting is available on the North Carolina State Board of Elections voter ID webpage. and you can find that at ncsbe.gov. ncsbe.gov. You can also see how to obtain a free voter ID card. Now, if you have any questions, you can contact the Rockingham County Board of Elections office. That number is 336-342-8107. 336-342-8107, and we've included the one-stop early voting schedule. You can find it on our Star News TV Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Star News TV.
Please take a look at the SUV in this video that's circled in red. Investigators want to identify the driver who they say intentionally ran into 6 people at the Walmart on North Generals Boulevard shortly after 1 Sunday afternoon. You can see the SUV turn into the parking lot and then make another turn as if to park, but instead of parking, police say it plowed into 6 migrant workers who were standing near a bus and eventually drives off without ever stopping to check on the people that were struck. All 6 injured victims transported to a local hospital with various injuries. Fortunately, none of them suffering life-threatening injuries, according to police. Here are shots of the SUV police are looking for. It's described as an older model, mid-sized black SUV with a luggage rack. The driver is described as an older male. Investigators have not determined a motive at this time.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.
This portion of Star News is brought to you by Williams Auction Company.
Hollywood Cinema is your headquarters for horror. Our ticket prices are not as scary as most movie theaters. We've got Saw X.
Live or die, the choice is yours.
Exorcist Believer.
The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Catherine.
The body in the blood.
Catherine.
The body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Enough!
The body in the blood.
Stop it!
God played that trick on you.
I don't want to go to hell.
Rated R. Only in theaters October 6th.
And Nun 2.
You send that thing. Back to hell.
And Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ghost children possessing giant robots.
Tell me how to stop them.
You don't. It's too late. He's coming.
Hollywood Cinema, your headquarters for horror. The tickets, it only costs $5.